This one goes out for all our leaders in society who are in a position to make a difference. It's on you to lead, and we'll follow. So come on, be our leaders. We need to teach the youth. It's the only way we can grow. Be our examples and maybe we can follow. The water's getting deep and our brains is getting shallow. The blind can't lead the blind, we gotta teach. Inspired by the youth in the streets when I speak. Be our examples and maybe we can follow. The water's getting deep and our brains is getting shallow. The blind can't lead the blind, we gotta teach. Inspired by the youth in the streets when I speak. They ask us why the crime rate rise. Everybody for themselves so the next man die. Other people cry, but they don't really feel their pain. They smiling in the sunshine while we sitting in the rain. But what I maintain, it's getting harder by the minute. In terminal days, no wonder when I'll ever finish. I try to see a way out in this life that we live in. The outcome is you dead, either high or in prison. Ain't that a vision? I ask my leaders where to help, give us a job. They broke, starving, going crazy, that's why they rob. They rather blame us when we fall or make us stumble. But if you love us when you talk, be our example. Be our examples and maybe we can follow. The water's getting deep and our brains is getting shallow. The blind can't lead the blind, we gotta teach. Inspired by the youth in the streets when I speak. Be our examples and maybe we can follow. The water's getting deep and our brains is getting shallow. The blind can't lead the blind, we gotta teach. Inspired by the youth in the streets when I speak. They fighting for their seats each and every election. Police is killing our children, they are not our protection. How they want us vote for them, this year ain't living. They say they give them back to us, but what are they giving? So they pass more laws to decrease the crimes, sending crooked cops at us to bring peace like minds. But I spit the real truth, I just want them to check it. And they ain't giving you another chance with your criminal record. I say we all make mistakes, ain't none of us perfect. We gotta push one another, can't say it ain't worth it. It's a cold world every day, somebody die. No reason why we choose to look up in the sky. I feel your pain, but our brains remain shallow. I choose to take the lead, so indeed my people follow. Be our examples and maybe we can follow. The water's getting deep and our brains is getting shallow. The blind can't lead the blind, we gotta teach. Inspired by the youth in the streets when I speak. Be our examples and maybe we can follow. The water's getting deep and our brains is getting shallow. The blind can't lead the blind, we gotta teach. Inspired by the youth in the streets when I speak. There's nothing left to do, we have to speak how we feel. We can't ignore our positions like our problems ain't real. The first step to solution is admitting it there. Become inspiration to yourself, cause ain't nobody else care. Allow them sleepless nights and them jobless weeks. Be motivation and encouragement for the reason you see. Go ahead, shout and scream, let them know that it hurts. Don't wanna rob and steal, but we ain't got no work. My little sister starved, mom scared to death. They be trying to keep me calm, but they the reason I'm stressed. I can't relate with Sosa man, but it's perfect, dad. But I can't hate, cause you never miss what you never had. But it all adds up to my pain and my sorrow. I choose to take the lead, and indeed my people follow. Be our examples and maybe we can follow. The water's getting deep and our brains is getting shallow. The blind can't lead the blind, we gotta teach. Inspired by the youth in the streets when I speak. Be our examples and maybe we can follow. The water's getting deep and our brains is getting shallow. The blind can't lead the blind, we gotta teach. Inspired by the youth in the streets when I speak.
Another Black Silver production.